Hi, this is Angela Brooks from angelabrook.com. And today I want to talk about how to hire a coach for free. And I'm not joking. You literally can get all the information that you can handle at the time when you're brand new. I hear people all the time when I present them with a training system that is all the software, all the things that you need all in one place. And there is there's 3 different levels to it. So, you pick what you can afford. And some people's, I get it. They still can't afford to hire a coach or a system in the beginning of building their business. So I have some good news. You can hire several of us for $0. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. So get a pen and paper out, write these down so that you can start using these today, not even tomorrow, today. You can also go to my Angela Brooks Facebook page. I posted this here March the 6th, I think it is. So scroll down on my my timeline, go to March 6th, and you'll be able to see how can I hire a coach for free. And I use this on Facebook and LinkedIn because both of those are my favorite platforms. If you're not following me, make sure you come and find me on both of those. You'll find me under Angela Brooks. I am listed the same on LinkedIn as well. But here is something that is so simple that you're going to think, why didn't I think of this already? Like, follow, and comment. So you appear in the person's feed that you want to see you. And I don't mean just, big influencers. I mean somebody that you have your eye on that you think would be a good customer, or maybe somebody that you have already chatted with about your business and products, but yet they just haven't committed just yet. Well, now to stay in front of them, my friend Marina Simone, she calls it the 333 method, which is super smart. And you go and you leave 3 comments. You leave 3 likes on somebody's page, give them a compliment, engage in the conversation that they've posted about, and you do this for 3 days in a row. And I promise you, at the end of 3 days, they're gonna notice you because you've showed up. Boom, boom, boom. Like, follow, and comment so that you appear in their feed often. And this is another way that you can get really big influencers to recognize you, by doing this to their feed. And Jessie Lee Ward is somebody that I love to follow. She is amazing. And I'm in her DMs and on her feed all the time. And because she knows, well, first of all, we've spoke on the same stages before, and we've had lunch several times. So she knows me as a person as well, but I'm also staying in her DMs. And because I always leave a full comment, not just a thumbs up or a happy face, I leave a comment, full sentence or 2. She always comments. She matches the comment that you leave. So that's something I highly encourage you to do. If somebody gives you a thumbs up, give them a thumbs up back. If they give me a 1 sentence, I give them a 1 sentence reply back. If it's a mini conversation, I'll like conversation right back with them. And I don't do this for, I don't drag it out because you don't want to have full-blown conversations on your main timeline. I usually take that to the DMs. The next one, on LinkedIn, there is a bell notification in the top right-hand corner of your profile. Anybody that wants to make sure that you are showing up in their feed, they click the bell. On Facebook, you're going to add them to your favorites, or there's other choices in there. Do you want to see more of their comments? Do you want to see more of their reels? Do you want to see more of their stories? You just tell Facebook, what do you want to see of that person's, so that they're always in your feed. Now, I do a lot of feed clean out as well when I follow somebody and then they get to where that's not keeping my attention. I will unfavorite them. It doesn't mean unfollow. It's just unfavorite, so they come in at default. That's just not something that's going to show up constantly, but I'll still see their stuff. So you use the bell and you use your favorites. You want to add people in your feed. You have control of what you see. When people tell me how negative Facebook is or how boring LinkedIn is, because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You have the control button. You unfollow, unfriend, and block people that you don't like their stuff. And you're going, oh, but that's my friend from high school. Yeah, but if they aggravate you and they cause you to be agitated for no reason, they don't need to be on your feed. Hello. Next question. Another one is ask questions. Start your post by asking a question. You could ask questions in other people's posts in their comment section. Just share strategies, tactics, methods that you need clarity on. This is just simply having simple conversation. I have several business groups that I go in, not every single day, but often. I never post a link. I never tell them to come to buy my whatever, but I am the person that has the answer. I will find questions that people are asking, and I just simply comment and give my input on how I handle things or a suggestion. And then what's going to happen is they come to my profile to check out my stuff. So that's how what I call driving traffic. That you connected, they're going, well, let me go over here and see what this person is. And if your profile about page is not filled out, they have nothing to read. So make sure you go in and you edit, fill out your profile on LinkedIn. I've got the Pulse of LinkedIn course. You can find that on the links page, and your Facebook page. That doesn't have quite as many details as LinkedIn is, because LinkedIn's, your profile over there can be used as a resume, but on Facebook, you have less than 20 seconds to keep somebody's attention. And if there's nothing there to read, they swipe and go on. So ask questions, get conversations started. Commenting, search comments for advice, from other coaches that you like to follow. Ask clarifying questions about their input. Again, this is just simple conversations. There's also a save feature on LinkedIn and on Facebook. So you use that save feature to quickly access posts and share, critical guidance or resources, tools, so that you can go back and read them later. I don't know how many different tabs for my saved files. I've got recipes, I've got iPhone tips and tricks. What else have I got? Oh, motivation. I've got several things that I will save. And when I'm done with them, you just unsave it and it disappears. But this is a good way to keep track of things that are in social media, because it gets sucked into the feed and sometimes we never find those things again. So it's good to save them. Download. Here's another one. Download. When somebody offers you free guides, free templates, free career resources, folders, email. I'm on quite a few email lists, and a lot of them I do that because they offered a PDF that I wanted to get and read. So I joined their email list. Like if you join my email list on angelabrook.com, you will get a copy of 2 of my books for free. One of them is 54 pages of all kinds of goodness to learn to generate your own leads and have sales in network marketing. And why did I do that? Just because I could, because I wanted to. So I did. So if you want a copy of both of my books, you just go to angelabrook.com, find my newsletter, or you can get it on the links page, angelabrook.com/links. And you can do the newsletter there and get a copy of both of those books. Direct messages, be open to the guidance they give you. If you send an influencer a message and they give you a suggestion and then you don't use it, it's kind of like you just wasted their time and your energy. DM questions is free advice. You're not brain picking, because that is disgusting. We have worked hard to generate the knowledge that we have. I will help somebody I do it all the time. I enjoy helping somebody get their feet underneath them, but I'm not going to straight coach them in direct messages. So ask a question. How would you, where can I find? Ask if you would like, is there any way that you can find information? And they'll usually send you to an email list or something. So take advantage of the guidance that you get for free in direct messaging. Take advantage of the free downloads and templates and email lists. And they're given so much away free that you're missing it because you're looking for the big picture when it's the small nuggets that take you to the next level. Featured sections is another place that you're going to find calendar links, newsletters, email lists, free downloads, websites, community enrollments, a lot of free tools that you're going to find in resources. Like on my resources page on angelabrooke.com, I don't think there's anything for sale there. I think it's all free resources that somebody can use. They can click and download everything that's there. Another thing is events. There is tons of free events, webinars, audios, boot camps that you can interact with the person during that week. Like I haven't done it in a while, but I used to do a 5-day LinkedIn challenge where I would get on Zoom 5 days in a row for, I can't remember if it was 30 minutes or an hour, probably close to an hour. And for 5 days, I would teach LinkedIn. And by the end of those 5 days, you should have your LinkedIn profile set up. And I did that for free, but it was also going to be directing them to the next event at the end of those 5 days. So, and it cost you $0 to learn that. My friend Marina, she does a generating leads camp every single year for 5 days, full of information. Like I was blown away how much away for 5 days. Who else did I just recently? Todd Falcone. He does a big a giveaway, and I think his is only like a 3-day, but it's not in the wintertime when he's skiing. Reactions. Here's a big thing, big thing on reaction. React to the content that resonates with you consistently. Of course, I talked about you being on somebody's radar by using, 3 comments, 3 likes. And when I say a like, I use the heart button because the thumb is an irritant to me. I don't like the thumb, but you can go in and, leave comments, show support, and build, being familiar with this. So this person sees you pop up, they're going, oh, what is Angela saying today? You become a recognizable name and a face. Again, I've talked about reposting. You can tag people when you've learned something from them, complimentary. And then when you tag them and they approve that onto their wall, that means you're getting into their audience as well. The last one is testimonials. Share testimonials directly when you've used a free piece of advice, generated any level of results, you might be featured on their network. Exposure, it's free exposure. Like on stories, you can @ somebody and tag their name, and they can repost it onto their stories, which connects you to both of your story audiences. So be very mindful when you do that so that people will want to come and check out your profile. Scroll to see my comments. Like I said the other day in the last, I think it's the last podcast, you can scroll down on my Facebook page and see how I did an @ to Brian, a friend of mine, when he asked me to be on a pop-up call, so that you can see I was in his audience and he was conversation. We had a little mini conversation back and forth. So there's a lot of coaches, a lot of advisors, a lot of counselors and strategists that offer free, very, very, very usable, valuable information. Mark Herbert, who is the video guy, he just did a 5-day start. I can't remember what he called the name of it, but it was, he's, start using video in your business. Walked you through how to get started using videos. It was phenomenal. And it was free. Of course, he had a more in-depth course that he invited you to at the end of it. But those 5 days, if you don't have money to purchase, if you truly don't have money to purchase courses, it's a good way to learn. And if you're consuming and putting these things into practice, a lot of what is being shared is going to start giving you traction. Once you learn it, you rinse and repeat it over and over, and you start gaining traction. So you got to learn. If you learn it, you got to apply it, or it's absolutely useless knowledge. So people will tell me they can give you more excuses. I got to keep my grandkids. I've got to go to work. And, you know, I used to do my lunch and my 15-minute breaks is when I was learning, constantly listening in on replays, you know, jumping in on events that I could listen to in that hour. But once you learn something, it's very crucial that you put it into action until you can hire somebody. You know, maybe that's something that's on your goal list, is to hire somebody to do those things for you. But this is free, $0 gain. You know, everything I just gave out, you can go again to my Facebook page, scroll down to March the 6th, print this out, keep it on your, you know, on your phone or whatever, so that it's a reminder. And I hope this helps you so that you can start getting wins. And I would love to hear, if you used some of these methods, how quickly they started working for you. So again, this is Angela Brooks from AngelaBrooks.com. I will see you, hopefully, over on Facebook and LinkedIn. Drop in and say hello.